Now, first of all, we're talking about a unique program at Central High School, Ready to Work. Tell me about that one.
The Ready to Work program is one of our things at Central High School we try to do. We try to be a full-service high school, and we try to cater a program for kids who did not want to go to college, but want to go straight to the workforce, and also help them with their families and the poverty issues. So it came with the idea of what can we do for kids to make high school practical.
Now, what made you decide to do this partnership?
The partnership came out of just a vision. Mainly, my students who come from poverty wanted jobs, and they would come to me for jobs. So I was just going out one day asking all the companies, can they hire one student? The companies heard my vision, decided, look, we have a program with Shelton State that prepare kids for the next level. 13 companies in Shelton State came to the table to design this program. The kids not only get credentials and understand the programs what we have in Tuscaloosa, which is a big workforce town, but also the interview opportunity and hire them directly out of the program.
Now, the students at your school, how can they take part in this? I mean, is there like a grade point average they need, or just
no? Actually, it's open to kids who in their senior year say, I do want to go straight to the workforce. How can I get that? And so those kids come in, they volunteer to sign up for the class. We send them through the training, they go through interviews, and they have been hired directly full-time employment in Tuscaloosa County.
Now your school in West, well, really kind of West Tuscaloosa, a lot of your students. Why is this so important?
It's very important. At the time, we were a high poverty school. And kids are on the first time. Parents didn't go to college, and they really want to make a better life. So it came out of need, but it then came out of us trying to meet the need as a school.
And one of the things, just last week, Central High School was labeled on the list of a failing school. This right here, this program clearly shows Central High School is doing a lot of great things.
We're doing a lot of things, and one thing is disappointing by the failing school is it takes an invalid test and judge a whole body of students on a small portion of the students who take the test. It does not consider the programs that's ready to work and the dual enrollment and the other things our 770 students take part of and the 54 staff and faculty take part of. So it's kind of disappointing that you label entire body of work for one day with an invalid test, but we understand that we continue to do the hard work at Central High School and provide the best education for our students.
Now, one of the things that I do, I've known you for many, many years. You and I had our first job together when I was 16 years old.
Stock the shelves.
Now, one thing I have noticed is that you were very involved with the students there. How did they react to being, you know, your school named on the failing school list?
A lot of hurt and disappointment. It was sad to see their faces, but we have instilled that fight in them, their understanding and their purpose. So it was a short-lived disappointment. We can continue to do what we do. We're going to continue to move forward and continue to educate students and give them the best opportunity to be who they really are.
Now, I'm going back to this program. This is so interesting to me because I saw on your Facebook page the story from the school system. I watched it, I think, about 3 or 4 times. It was just that moving to me, and just listening to a lot of the students. As far as the next step with them, how long have y'all been doing this for one?
Actually, we started last year. Last year was a pilot program. We actually doubled the program, actually with companies and with students this year. So we have companies from hospitality to logistics to manufacturing to healthcare and even finance this year. So we actually expanded the program, and hopefully Tuscaloosa City Schools is planning to add it to other schools following our model.
Now, when you say job training and all of that, how big of the success it was last year?
Actually, 81% of the students received full-time employment at graduation. We announced that they have employment. The other percent decided to go to college first. So every kid who was in the program has been successful, and we're just going to expand on that.
And when I know it's a pilot at Central High School, and hope that it'll get to other schools. Now, as far as the student, now when they start their training, how long is the training, and is that something that goes on through the year or right after graduation? Actually,
we train in school. They take a semester and they take the courses from Shelton State, a 5-week course, and then each cluster gives a week course and a field trip to their company, so the kid then can say, yes, I want to go to healthcare, or they can choose the field. And then they interview before the semester over, and then graduation, they get a letter saying you have been selected to work for this company.
Dr. Sutton, always a pleasure. Very, very good job over there. That doesn't mean it's a bad school when it's a failing school.
Oh,
it doesn't mean anything.
It's sad, but we keep working. We continue to work at Central High School.
Doc, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Before